from outside of the country who have joined in and using other platforms as apart from Zoom. So want to make sure that everybody is connected right now. All right. Now, do me a favor. This is a free seminar, and we had over 80 people registered for this seminar. But because it's free, I want you to spread the news to your friends and family. So you can just send the link to them right now. So if you're on Zoom, you can send a Zoom link to them so that your family can join in and friends can join in. And if you're on YouTube or on Facebook, you can share with others as well. It is a free seminar, so others are welcome to join in for this seminar. It's going to be a very powerful seminar, life-changing seminar, and we want as many lives changed as possible. So if you can just take a moment, I'm just going to delay starting for a few minutes, just so as to give you the opportunity to share with somebody else. In case you're not sure what you're here for, you are here for a free seminar on how to convert your passion and your talent into money. You have passion, you have talent. Many people just have a struggle when it comes to converting it into money. So we'll be dealing with that today. So wherever you are right now, please go ahead, share with somebody else so that they too can learn a thing or two today. All right? We're recording this on various platforms, and so we're going to get started. But during the course of the seminar, feel free to share with others as well. It's a free seminar, like I said. I want to welcome you all wherever you are. People are joining us from all over the world. So I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, even good night. In India, it's almost 10 o'clock in India. So, so I greet all of you and thank you for joining me with for this powerful seminar, How to Convert Your Passion and Talent into Money. Who is this seminar for? Who is this seminar for? This seminar is for those who want to discover their passion. If you want to discover your passion, this seminar is for you. And it's also for those who are passionate about something, but you don't know how to turn it into money. Well, this seminar is also for you. So this seminar is for quite a number of people. This seminar is also for those who are already in business. They're already doing business, but they want ideas to do more with their skills. This seminar is also for you. Well, another question I want to ask and I want to answer is, who am I? Who am I? Who's this guy right in front of you? Well, my name is Femi Akojenu. I'm an executive coach. I'm a speaker. I'm a trainer. I'm also a pastor. And I am a certified John Maxwell team member. And I'm the founder and CEO of Live Zone Television, as well as the founder of the High Flyer Mentoring and Coaching. I've been speaking for over 3 decades. I've been speaking. So I have quite a number of experience when it comes to speaking, inspiring people, and helping people. Well, I mentor people in various ways. I mentor and coach people in various ways. And I'm going to touch on that real quickly before I continue on into what I'm sharing with us today. I understand that some people sign up and I guess confused and as to how to get the link. So if you know a friend or two who signed up and is not too sure on how to connect, you may want to send a text to them to to be able to connect. So I see that some people are not too tech savvy as to knowing how to connect with us. All right, we'll go ahead, and those who couldn't connect for whatever reason will have to watch it, a replay on YouTube. So we are live on YouTube right now. Now, those of you who are on Facebook, please again feel free to share with others. All right, so there's a number of ways that I help people when it comes to the area of their business, and I'm just going to touch on them, and then we'll go into what we're here for. I offer mentoring on several levels. The first one is the free nuggets, that I give, and so you get some free nuggets from time to time on YouTube. I have a new YouTube channel, Femi Akojenu. So if you can just go and subscribe to that, there's some free videos there right now that will help you to learn and point you towards the right direction when it comes to your career and business. So I also have the Facebook, Femi Akojenu. I have the Facebook page, and you can also connect with free nuggets and information there. I also encourage you to sign up for my mailing list on my website, and that is www.femiakojenu.com. So you can sign up there, and you'll be able to get quite a number of information, free information that will be of help to you. All right? So that's one of the things I do. Another way that I help people when it comes to their business and in terms of mentoring and coaching is the free webinars. And this is one, right? We're having this webinar right now. So once you're subscribed to either the YouTube channel or the Facebook page, you like the Facebook page, then you'll be informed. Or if you sign up for my mailing list, you'll be informed of any time I'm having the next webinar. And talking about webinars, I actually have one coming up at the same time next week. So next week, Tuesday, I'm having another webinar, and it's a free webinar. And this one is on achieving your dreams. I'll be teaching on how to achieve your dreams. So there's a lot to say about achieving your dream, and I'll be addressing that momentarily, but I'll be having this seminar free. So you need to register for it, just like you did this one, and you'll be able to watch and participate. All right? Okay, the next way I help people is I've put together a number of bundles. We call it bundles. These are a set of teachings on a particular subject. So teachings on various subjects. And so I have several bundles right now that you can make use of. So you can just go to our website, and then you can purchase them. One of them is the School of Money. The School of Money teaches you how to make, manage, and multiply your money. The School of Money. So it teaches a whole lot about money, from where money hides, what are the various industries, where money is, to how to save, how to invest, and how to even build a business credit, and much, much more. So the School of Money is one of the bundles that is available on my website. There are some other bundles as well, and I have the Media Mentoring Session Bundle, and this teaches you how to get your business and ministry featured on mainstream media. So if you have a ministry, if you have a product, if you have a service that you provide, how to get it featured on mainstream media. So that's another bundle. Now, in case you just joined in, I'm talking to us about various ways that I help people in the area of their businesses, in the area of their career, and in taking them to the next level. So I mentioned that I have some free nuggets that I give from time to time. And so you want to make sure you like my page on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to my new YouTube channel, which is Femi Akojenu, and also sign up for my mailing list. That way you can get the free nuggets. And also I said that you can make use of this free webinars that I offer, just like this one. And next week I'll be having another free webinar. And then thirdly, I'm talking about the bundles. These are a series of teachings that I've done on various subjects to help you in your business. So I've mentioned the School of Money that teaches you how to make money, how to manage money, and how to multiply the money. And then now I mentioned to us about the media mentoring session, right, which teaches you how to get your business featured on mainstream media. You may say, but why will I want to do that? Because it gives you exposure. It gives your business exposure. It gives your product exposure. It gives your service that you provide exposure. And whenever you're featured on mainstream media, you are featured free of charge. So you're featured on CNN, Fox, ABC, NBC, and many more. You're featured on them, whether it's Today's Show, New York Times, whichever media platforms, you are featured free of charge. So I teach you how to get that done in this bundle. And then the next bundle I want to mention is Takeoff. Takeoff is another bundle I did on especially those who have invention ideas. So how to get your invention ideas and make it a reality. So I talk about prototype, I talk about licensing, I talk about patents and things of that nature. So if you have an invention idea and you're looking for how to really get it off the ground, this bundle deals with that. Another bundle is the grants bundle. This is for those who are in the non-profit sector. This teaches you how to get grants from non-governmental foundations. So there are over 365,000 foundations out there. They're giving out grants to people, and they give billions of dollars every single year. So how can you get grants from all these various foundations? So this is what is talked about here in this bundle. So these bundles will help you in various areas. So I want to encourage you to make use of them. Another bundle I want to talk about is the Activate 2020. Activate 2020. In this bundle, it's a great bundle to kickstart the year with, or just kickstart your next level with. Teaches you steps that successful people take. Teaches you quite a number of things that just will really help you in. It also teaches you on creating clear goals and the right type of goals that you need to set. Sometimes people say they have goals, but it's the wrong goals, or the goals is just not clear enough. And because of that, they don't get to fulfill their goals. So this also teaches on that. All right. Another one that I don't have the picture for right here is the Start 2020. Start 2020. So this is another bundle. Basically, it talks about how to start a business. So all the necessary steps that you need to take to start a business, everything from business plan to branding the business, marketing the business, and many more. So all these bundles, they are all available on my website. They're $39. So all those teachings for each of the bundles are $39 each. And for those of you in Nigeria, we're going to update our website with the information on how you can also make use of it, how you can make payment in Naira and be able to get these bundles as well. So these bundles are all available on my website, femiakojenu.com. So I've spoken to us about 3 ways that I help people. The fourth way is the monthly mentoring that I provide. So I have a platform through which you can join me on a monthly basis to be coached and to be mentored in your business. That is a fee of $29 for that. Now, what I'm doing today is I'm offering some specials and some special deals, and I'll talk to us more about that. But for anyone who sign up today or tomorrow for my monthly mentoring platform, I want to throw in a special 30 minutes one-on-one coaching with me. So usually when you sign up for my monthly platform, you sign up on that platform, and whatever is on the platform you're able to make use of. But what I want to do is those who sign up today and tomorrow, they not only get to make use of what's on the platform, but also get to talk with me. I want to spend 30 minutes just talking to you about your business, what you're doing, what you're planning to do. Now, this is a great deal because normally to sit with me and to talk with me, it goes from anywhere from $100 to $250. And I am doing that for you for just $29 because you sign up for the platform. Then I get to talk with you and we talk about your business. On top of that, for those who sign up today, I want to add on a free MP3 audio on how to get funding from corporations. Now, there's a difference between corporations and foundations. Now, many people, when they think about grants, they think about foundations because they are primarily the ones who give grants. But corporations also give funding and some free funding. So I'm going to give that to those who sign up for my monthly mentoring today or tomorrow. So you can go to my website, Femi Akojenu, and sign up for that. And then the last thing I do is the one-on-one coaching. I provide one-on-one coaching. So if you have a business or you're trying to start a business and you just want to sit with me and know more and all that stuff, then you can book a coaching session with me. You can do that on my website. All right, just wanted to tell you some of what I offer so that you can make use of them. I decided to talk about it right before I got into the seminar because some of you may not stay till the end. So I decided to talk about it right now. All right, so we're about to start what we are discussing today. There's a scripture I want to read that I believe really says a lot about what we are talking about, how to convert your passion and your talent into money, how to convert your passion and talent into money. 2 Kings chapter 4 from verse 1 to 7, Elisha helped a poor widow, right? One day, the widow of a member of the group of prophets came to Elisha and cried out, "My husband who served you is dead, and you know how he feared the Lord. But now a creditor has come, threatening to take my 2 sons as slaves. What can I do to help you?" Elisha asked. "Tell me, what do you have in the house?" "Nothing at all except a flask of olive oil," she replied. And Elisha said, "Borrow as many empty jars as you can from your friends and neighbor. Then go into your house with your sons and shut the door behind you. Pour olive oil from your flask into the jars, setting each one aside when it is filled." So she did as she was told. Her sons kept bringing jars to her, and she filled one after the another. Soon every container was full to the brim. "Bring me another jar," she said to one of her sons. "There aren't any more," he told her. And then the oil stopped flowing. When she told the man of God what had happened, he said to her, "Now sell the olive oil, and pay your debt. You and your sons can live on whatever is left over." Now it's interesting, this widow woman was in a situation where she needed money, and yet there was money in her possession. You say, which money? Well, she didn't have it as cash per se, but there's something that can be turned into money. She had that, and she went to Elisha. Elisha was the one who gave the instruction. What do you have in the house? And as we are discussing today, my question to you is this: what passion do you have? What talent do you have? If you're saying, well, I'm broke, I need money right now, the answer is already with you. It's already in the talent that you have. It's already in the passion that you have. It's already in the skills that you have acquired over time. So you have money. It's just that you didn't realize you have money. And so what I want to practically do today is to show you how you can then begin to make money from the passion, from the talent that you have. Well, let's start out by saying the first thing that is important for you to do is that you need to discover your passion. You need to discover your passion. You know, if you don't know your passion, then you'll be struggling for no reason. So you need to discover your passion. Question: what is it that you notice you are so much concerned about? What is it that you notice that you have a lot of interest in? What is it that you notice that you want to help people solve? In other words, are there problems that you notice you really want to help people to solve, right? What are those problems? For those of you on Zoom, I have put up a slide for you right now so that you can see what I'm talking about. So what is it that you are really passionate about? Now, in most cases, many people don't see their passion as a way to make money. They just think this is just a passion. I love this. I love to talk. I just love talking. They haven't connected their ability to talk, their interest in talking, with making money. Some people just say, you know what, I just love writing. Every single day I write. Now, they may be working in some other field. They may be doing some other things in life, but they just really have never thought that, wait, my writings, I can turn them into money, right? What is it that you're passionate about? I don't care what your passion is. If your own passion is numbers, well, your passion for numbers also can turn into money. Anything that your passion is can turn into money. You say, I love cooking. I just love cooking. It's just something that I enjoy. You may even say, well, it's like therapy for me. You see, that thing that you're saying is like therapy for you, it's not only therapy, it's also money. That's money right there that you're sitting on. So begin to think, what is it that I love doing? Can I ask you a question? Is there something right now that if they told you every profession in this world, they will get the same amount of money? Is there a profession you would rather choose? Is there something you would rather be doing? You know, so let me break that down and let me let you know why I asked that question. You know, there are some people, right? They are nurses today, not because they have passion to help, but because they heard, especially if you're in America, they heard that nurses can make a good amount of money. So they go to become a nurse. There's no passion. As a matter of fact, if you go to the hospital and they are the nurse, you feel sorry for yourself because they have no interest really in helping you. They could care less. They just want to show up and, put in the hours. They don't mind to be lazy on that job. They just want to put in the hours and collect the paycheck. They heard there's some money there, so they go do it. And maybe right now you are doing something because you heard there's money there, but you have no interest in it at all. So if every profession in this world, every job you could possibly do, if all of them pay the same amount of money, what would you rather be doing? Will you choose this same career that you're in right now, or will you pick another career because that's what you are passionate about? You see, that thing you will pick, that other industry or job or area of work that you will pick, that is your passion. Now, what usually happens is because many people don't know how to convert their passion into money, so they just conclude that, you know what, let me leave my passion aside and let me do something else. But I'm telling you that if you are going to really make money and be successful, you need to discover what you're really, truly passionate about. So take some time out, think about what you love doing, what you spend hours doing. Do you know that the thing you are passionate about, it doesn't even feel like a job for you? And sometimes that's part of the problem, because you're saying, that I just love sewing. I just love crocheting. I just love doing that. I just love that. That's just something I do. I just do it all the time. I could do it for hours. It's like nothing to me. It's not a job. It's an hobby. I love it. I love it. I love it. You see, that thing you are calling an hobby, that's money right there. That's money right there. So you need to begin to understand that the hobby, the passion, the things that you can do for hours every day, that money is in it. And you just need to now learn to convert it into money. So that's the first thing I want to share with us. The second thing is that if you're going to convert your talent and your passion into money, then you need to transform your mind. You see, I don't want to start giving us a bunch of tips about converting passion or talent into money without addressing this issue of transforming your mind. Do you know? Because what I'm sharing with you, after you realize, oh my God, I've been sitting on money, this passion of mine, this thing I love doing, I do it for people all the time. I mean, everybody come to me for this thing because they know I love doing it, and I do it free of charge. And I didn't realize I could have been making money from this, right? After you are challenged today and you say, okay, I'm going to rise. I'm going to start doing something with my passion now. I'm going to convert my passion into money. Yes, go for it. But before you start, I need your mind to be transformed. I need your mind to be in the right place. Because if you don't have the right mindset, even after you have been challenged and you go for it, you probably fail because you don't have the right mindset. And so one of the important things for us to do is to change our mindset, right? Everything, by the way, is created twice. Everything is created twice. Everything that you see created, every invention, if you live in America and you go to Manhattan, New York, and you see all those skyscrapers, I mean, you look at some lights and you're like, wow. Guess what? That is created twice. So what do I mean by everything is created twice? Well, everything is created in your mind first. There is the mental creation first. And so you must, improve on your ability and capability to create from your mind. You need to transform your mind. Now, if anything has made you to stop dreaming, then you need to deal with that, because you need to dream. You need to dream big. You need to continue to dream big. Now, some of us, we have stopped dreaming because we look at our resources. Some of us have stopped dreaming because we look at our environment. But you need to find a way to inspire yourself. You need to put things that will inspire you in front of you so that you keep on dreaming big, regardless of your current circumstances. Your dreaming has nothing to do with your current circumstances. You dream about where you want to get to. Don't dream about, don't limit your dream to where you are or to your current circumstances. In other words, for example, you say, well, I only have $50 in my account. I only have 5,000 naira in my account. How can I be dreaming anything? I don't have money. No. You see, dreams don't depend on the money you have, the resources you have. Just begin to dream big. Create that world in your mind that you want to see, right? Everything is created twice. You create it first in your mind. After you've created it in your mind, then now you begin to take steps towards, making it a reality. Begin to connect with the right people, begin to connect with the right resources and all that stuff. But please, dream big, dream big, dream big. Everything starts with an idea, all right? Everything starts with an idea. Now, when we talk about transforming your mind, you may need to expose yourself to places, outside of your current environment. Sometimes, depending on the part of the world that you are watching from, or you're part of this from, some part of the world, what you see is not encouraging at all. What you see is everything broken down. And so you need to inspire yourself beyond your immediate environment. If that means, reading, if that means, watching some videos, whatever it takes, but you need to be exposed to an environment outside of your current environment. And if that also means going outside of your current environment, do whatever you need to do so that it can inspire you. It can help you to dream bigger, to see more than what you see in your current environment. Sometimes your current environment will limit you. It limits how you're thinking, it limits how you're dreaming, it limits all that. So you don't want to limit your mind. You want to be able to think bigger, see bigger. So do whatever it takes to expose yourself. I personally will go to various conferences and various seminars because I want to expose myself. I want to surround myself with people who are doing big things. I want to help to, expand my dreaming, what I'm seeing and stuff like that. It's so important that you do that. Extremely important that you dream bigger, that you see bigger. So transform your mindset. Now, there is a mindset that the rich have, and there's a mindset that the poor have. You need to know about that, and you need to begin to adjust the way you see things, the way you think about things, because if you have the wrong mindset, if you think the wrong way, you will not go far. So I give you an example. This is a true story. Two people went to India and went to a very poor part of India. One person saw all these Indians with barefoot and said, oh my God, these are poor people. I don't want to go back here anymore. This is a very poor place. That's the mindset of poor people. The mindset of poor people. And then now you have another one who says, oh my God, look at all those people. They have no shoes. I can make shoes for them. I'm going to make shoes for them. And I'm going to sell a lot of shoes. That is the mindset of the wealthy. That is the mindset of the rich people. You see, you need to check your mindset, because you could say, well, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if you have the wrong mindset, you are not going to go far. You need to make sure that you have the right mindset. How will you know if you have the right mindset? Well, you need to expose yourself to great minds. You need to expose yourself to successful people. You need to expose yourself to successful people. Well, that leads me to another point I need to make in transforming your mind: being around the right people. The Bible says something. It says, iron sharpeneth iron. And then it says, he that walks with the wise will be wise. So if you are around broke people, guess what? Your mindset will remain broke. One of the ways you can see how far you're going to go, and you can check to see how far you're going to go, is to look at your current environment. Like who are the people that you talk to? Like the 5 to 7 people that you talk to the most. The people that are closest to you, that you have conversation with more regularly, right? The people that you talk to on a regular basis. Think about the 5 to 7 closest people to you. Are they broke? Are they rich? Now, what they are, whether they are broke or rich, was telling you about your own future. If you have a company of broke people, you are going to remain broke, because you talk broke things. You talk in broke ways. You think in broke ways, broke mindset. So it's important that you also have in your circle people that are doing great, successful people. So now, sometimes people don't want to hang around successful people because it makes them feel like, oh my God, I'm not successful at all. But they don't realize that you need that. You need to be challenged. You need to be around people that will inspire you, something to look up to. But if all the people around you are all broke, and when you all get together, you talk about how things are so hard, You talk about how things are hard. The other one tells you to, oh yes, things are really hard these days, and then start giving you a negative testimony, so to speak, of others. That things are not working for. That is not going to help you. You need to be hearing from those who are saying, well, do you know, as tough as things, they may say things are out there, I'm making a whole lot of money. Really? In this pandemic? Oh, yes, this is the best season for me. Like, you're hearing something that is inspiring you as opposed to something that is discouraging you. So it's extremely important that you watch, right? Watch what you are, who you are hanging around. If you hang around wrong mindset, you yourself, that will rub off on you. If you hang around the people with the right mindset, it will rub off on you. I know I haven't told you some things yet on how to actually convert it, right? Your talent and your passion into money. But you know why? I'm going to tell you, but before I tell you those things, this that I'm telling you is extremely important, because if I tell you those other things and you don't get this one right, then you go nowhere. You go nowhere. So it's extremely important that you get this right, that your mind is transformed, that you make sure that you begin to change the company that you are around. Now, if the 5 closest to you, are a bunch of, broke people that think broke. Now, somebody can be broke because they're working on a dream, right? That's fine. But if the people you are around, they have no dream, they're satisfied with how life is right now. It's just good for them the way it is right now. They have nothing, they don't care, they're not aspiring to be better than this. If those are the people you are around, again, it will limit you. So what you need to begin to do is to begin to change them one by one. Begin to expand the kind of people in your circle and begin to add successful people into your circle. Now, in order to do that, you may need to travel. You may need to go somewhere. You may need to go to a seminar. You may need to go and network with some new people. You may need to go and reach out to somebody. You say, but I don't know rich people. I don't know rich people. Well, it starts somewhere. So by going to where even those who are aspiring to be rich, where they gather, if you go among them, that's a start, right? You have people aspiring to do better with life, in life, those who are aspiring to start their own businesses and stuff. If you go around such people, that's a positive step. Now, as you take one step, you connect with one person connects you to the next person and connect you to the next person. That is how it works. If you know me, I know the next person, I connect you with the next person connects you with the next person. Before you know it, you're surrounded by successful people. It's extremely important that you do this. All right, another point I want to make is, as you are being challenged to do something with your talent, with the skill set that you have, that you also start small. Start small. Now, dream big, but start small. Dream big, but start small. Sometimes people make the mistake of, well, I have these big dreams. So then they go and quit their job. No, don't do that, right? Keep your day job. Test the waters first. Make sure whatever you do is scalable. Make sure that this thing that you're doing is scalable. Make sure that this thing can really turn into money, right? Then as you start seeing success, then you invest in rolling your products and services out in a more significant way. So be very careful. Sometimes, because people have this dream, they just wake up with this dream. Oh my God, I just got an idea. And then they go and quit every source of income that they have. Don't do that. Start small and make your mistakes small, right? So in the early days of launching your business, this is your learning stages, right? So you want to test the waters first. It's very important, right? The best way to eventually turn this passion into profit is to start this business while you still have the safety and security of your day job, right? So ideally, you won't leave your full-time position until your passion, project is providing you with a sustaining, growing cash flow that is equal to at least 75% of your current salary. So this is key right here, because some people prematurely have quit their jobs because they heard about, oh my God, I can turn my passion into money, so let me just quit this job. No, don't quit your job. Start while you're working, make some mistakes, start small. And once you get some things right, then now I can launch out big. And then you then take it bigger, or take it out there in a more significant way. Now, I've shared a lot with us that will help us, as a sort of foundation for that which I'm sharing with us today. Now, obviously, when we're talking about converting your passion and your talent into money, that will require you doing some business with your passion. That will require you doing some business with your talent. Now, when it comes to doing business, information is key, knowledge is key. Knowing all the right things are important. All right? So let's talk about your passion now. What can you do with your passion? This passion of yours, what can you do with it? Number one, you can write about your interest. You can write about your interest. You can write some things about your interest. What you are passionate about, you can turn into writing. You can write about it. And I'm going to explain that to us momentarily. For those of you who are on Zoom, you have the slide in front of you. So whatever your interest is, you can write about it. So one way you can do that, you can start a blog. You can start a blog. So a simple way is to start a blog around the topic you are knowledgeable and excited about. Now, some people are passionate about, let's say, reproductive issues, because maybe they went through something like that. They went through a time when it was difficult for them to be pregnant, and eventually they had a baby, and they're just so passionate about helping others. A few weeks ago, at my studio at Live Zone Television, I had 3 guests in the studio who at one point went through infertility issues, and they were eventually able to have children, and they all had passion. And one in particular started an organization to help people who are going through issues like that. You see, out of our own pain, out of our own struggle, then a passion came to help others. Maybe you have a passion right now to help others in some area or the other. Out of your pain, something you went through has now turned into passion to help people. Well, that passion you can turn into profit, right? The passion you can turn into profit. So you can write about it. So we're talking about writing about it right now. We talk about others later, but as of right now, we're talking about you can write about it. So you can start a blog about this thing that you're passionate about. And of course, when you start writing blogs with the proper SEO, put excellent content together, and of course, some hard work, people will begin to read it out there. There are some bloggers who are writing, and millions of people are reading their writings about a particular subject or a particular area of interest. And of course, then people can begin to advertise in your blog, and you can begin to monetize your blog. But if writing is something you do easily and you have a passion about something, then you can begin to start a blog and write about what you're interested about. Well, another thing you could do is to write a book. You can write a book. Many of the books that we see out there, some of them are bestseller, right? They're bestseller books. Well, guess what? It's out of somebody's passion. It's out of somebody's interest. They decide now to put what they're passionate about in a book. It could be an e-book, or it could be a physical book. So write about it in a book. One of the ways you can easily spread the word about what you are passionate about is when you put it in a book. Now, earlier I talked about one of the bundles that I have, which is the media mentoring session bundle, and it teaches you how to get your business, your product featured on mainstream media. Guess what? One of the things I taught in that bundle is that authors are one of the most featured on mainstream media. Authors are one of the most featured on mainstream media. In other words, if you write a book about whatever subject matter, it's so easy to get CNN, to get NBC, to get ABC, to get New York Times, to get Wall Street Journal, to get the Today Show, The View, right, and many other media outlets and platforms out there. So easy for them to talk to you about this thing that you are passionate about, that you have written about in your book. So authors are one of the most featured on mainstream media. You know, one of the things that those of us in media teach is that if you want to get your name out there, put whatever it is in a book, even if it's a small book, put it in a book and then get it in the media. And then the media will begin to spread the word. You know, the book shows that you are an expert in something. So something you are really passionate about, an area, either it's an area where you are helping people, or an area where something you do as a hobby, but you are so passionate about that thing that you do as a hobby. Do you know there are others who would like to do the same thing? Maybe you know how to roller skate. There are others who would like to know how to roller skate too. Maybe you have some tips on how it can be done better. What is it that you know how to do? It really doesn't matter what that thing is, right? What about, for example, there are people who feels like, okay, marriage is their passion, just wanting to see couples enjoy marriage, enjoy, their time together. It could even be their time together in bed. And what do? They write a book on that to help couples improve, right? How they can show love and be more romantic and all that stuff. If that's something you are passionate about, don't sit on it. Don't just say, oh, wow, this is just something I'm passionate about. And I just tell my friends, I always coach my friends, this is how to treat your husband. This is how to treat your wife. I always coaching everybody. Well, guess what? You've been coaching them for some time now. Have you monetized that? Have you thought about that you can be an expert in this? So you can coach people and get paid for that. And one of the ways you can also coach people is through writing a book, because your book becomes a product that people can pay you for. Now, remember that we read the scripture earlier in 2 Kings about this widow, right? And prophet Elisha said, what do you have in the house? And that oil, the flask of oil, is what was converted into many containers of oil that she was able to sell, and she was able to live off of the rest. Guess what? That hobby, that thing that you've always shared free of charge, you've never thought to convert it into a product. Do you know that what Elisha told that lady to do was to convert the little oil she had left and turn it into a product? Now, there was a miracle that happened because you took a little oil and you keep on, pouring it, and then it turned into a whole lot of oil, right, to sell. So that was a miracle. But the idea was this: lady, you are broke. They want to take your children and make them slaves, but you have the answer. The answer is simple. Just convert this thing that you have in your house and turn that into product that people can buy from you. So I want you to begin to think about your passion, that your passion needs to be turned into a product that people can pay you money for. Maybe you never really thought about that. Your passion can be turned into product. So when you get off this seminar today, begin to think, what product can I create out of my passion and out of my talent, right? It can be turned into a product. Somebody, for example, who loves to play the keyboard and just is so passionate about it. Well, guess what? That ability to play the keyboard, that passion of playing the keyboard, can be turned into money. So apart from just tutoring others or teaching them how to play the keyboard, where you have to have a one-on-one or a few people in the class, you can take it beyond that by writing a book. You can write a book on how to be an expert keyboard player, and then people are reading it all over the world, and it can be translated into various languages. And now it's not depending on you anymore. Now you have a real stream of income. Sometimes some of the businesses that people create are businesses that rely on them. Like if you are sick and if you are sick for 3 months, for example, and you couldn't tutor anybody on playing the keyboard, then no income for you for 3 months. But if you actually have written a book, that book will keep on making money for you, whether you are able to physically teach people or not. So consider writing about your interest. Start a blog, write a book. Now, some people don't want to, write a book or start a blog. Some people are just not interested in, starting their own website and all that. So another thing you could do is freelance writing. You can do some freelance writing. So you can pitch some newspapers, some magazines, and other blogs on the topics you are an expert in. And then you can begin to write from time to time for them. But the point is this, that one of the ways that you can convert your passion into money is that you begin to write about what you are passionate about. And again, it varies from, tech stuff to how-tos to something to help people. You can write on any area of your passion. All right? Very, very important. All right, the next way to convert your passion into money is that you become an expert speaker. Become an expert speaker, right? So learn to speak on the subject area, right? Begin to have people, hire you to speak about the area of your passion. So now you begin to speak at conferences, speak at seminars, speak at colleges, universities, speak at everywhere, corporate settings, depending on what your own area of passion is. Begin to speak, become an expert speaker. So you may want to look into that. So you've been so passionate about this, you've been teaching people one-on-one. How about you talk to a group of people? One of the things I love is thinking outside of the box. And I remember being invited by a church to come to their men's seminar and to talk to them about thinking outside of the box. Obviously, they took notice that this guy, he thinks outside of the box. I'm of a Nigerian background, and the church that invited me, they are also Nigerians in America, and they noticed that my way of thinking and the way I do things, it's outside of the Nigerian box. So they wanted to be taught. Right? So my area of passion, my area of expertise that they noticed, they now ask me to come and speak. Now, so you can be an expert speaker. And of course, they were really, really, really happy to hear me speak because I gave them a lot of nuggets and it helped them to really see how they have been so much in the box and they need to begin to think outside of the box. What is it that you're passionate about? It could be women issues, right? You can begin to speak at seminars and events about women issues. And as you develop yourself more as a speaker, guess what? You can begin to get paid in the millions. Yes, in the millions. So being an expert speaker, you may have to start, of course, sometimes volunteering your speaking or your speeches, speaking at places when you're starting out, right? But as they see that, wow, you're really good at this, then it turned into a paid gig for you, where people now begin to have you to speak. And then you can become a full-time speaker. Yes. So the area of your passion, I don't care what it is. It could be agriculture. Maybe you love planting, right? Maybe you like sowing seeds in the ground and, growing, fruit and crops and all that stuff. I mean, really think about it. Any area of life that you're passionate about, you can become a speaker in that area. Do you realize that? That in every field you can think about, in every area of interest you can think about, there are top people in that field. They've become speakers that are invited all over the world. Do you know that your passion can be what will take you around the world? Yes, you've been sitting on this thing you've always been passionate about. Again, part of the problem for many people is that they don't see it as anything. Like, this is just something I love doing. What's the big deal? Yeah, that thing that you love doing, that you're thinking was the big deal, that's the money you are sitting on. That's what's going to take you to places that you're sitting on. So you need to understand that, you know what? I need to make use of this. I need to begin to let this take me to places and, of course, get you out of poverty as well. All right? So become an expert speaker. Well, the next one is create a product. Create a product. Now, this is extremely important. Do you know that money is an exchange for value or exchange of value? Money is an exchange for value. A lot of people want money, but they're not thinking on what value they will provide to get money. Do you know that that's how you get money? By providing a value. When you give somebody money for something, don't they give you something in return? They give you value in return. So that's how you get money. Oh, money is so hard. Money is not so hard. You have just not thought about the value to give to get the money. That's the problem. It's not getting money that's so difficult. It's providing the value that you've not really thought about. What value can you provide? So that leads to us creating a product. You see, this is your talent, right? You can now begin to convert it into money by providing or creating a product. What product can you make out of this skill that you have, out of this talent that you have, out of this passion that you have? There's a product that you can create. So begin to think outside of the box. Now, if you say, I don't know how to create a product, I need some ideas on which product. Yes, I've recognized an area of my passion, but I'm clueless as to how to create the product. Well, don't forget, I have a one-on-one coaching, and you can sit with me, and then we can think of what product. I can give you some ideas as to what product that you can create. So just go to my website and book me to sit with you. And when I say sit with you, it doesn't mean physically sit with me. It could be over the phone. It could be over Zoom. It could be in person too if you're local. But you are able to get some ideas on how to create some product. So those areas of your passion can be turned into product. Stop sitting on money. It's money that you're sitting on. Now, what kind of product can you create? Well, you can create physical product, right? You can create some physical product. You can also drop ship those products. You can drop ship products. Now, some of the things I'm talking about, I'm mentioning in the course of this seminar today, are things that require a whole different seminar of their own, right? And that's why I want to encourage you to be a part of my monthly mentoring platform. It will help to build you up and teach you a lot of things as relating to everything we're talking about. Anyway, so create a physical product. So physical products that people can actually hold in their hands. So whether it's some bags, cups, sweatshirts, or T-shirts, or framed arts, or whatever it is, or even some inventions that you make, right? You create physical products. So, and once you have physical products, depending on your area of passion, if you create a physical product, then that can be exchanged for money. There's a lady who was part of a exhibition that we hosted a couple of years ago. And this lady, when she had a child, she lost her hair. And so she was like terrified, like, oh my God. And then it happened to her twice. She had 2 kids. And now she had to figure out how to grow her hair back. And so she started trying all kinds of things. Eventually, she created a product that worked. It helped her with her own hair. And then she decided to use that to help other people. Guess what? Other people tried it, and it worked. Now she has turned it into a business. She created a product. It became a passion out of her own pain. Some of you have passions about something because of something you went through, but you've not thought to now turn this passion into money. So it became a passion for her, and she started making money. And you know what she did? She had a 6-figure job. She had a job, where she made $100,000 every year. And she quit her job because this product she created started making so much money that she now had to choose one because she couldn't manage both anymore. The business was becoming very successful. So she quit her job and she's making good amounts of money. She surpassed what she was making working for us, working for somebody. She's now making more working for herself. But remember this, she started small. She didn't just quit her job right away. She started small. I told us about that. And then she created a product. This is your passion. What product are you going to create with it? You can't just be saying, I love this, I love this, I'm so passionate about this. Oh my God, I love listening to music. I love listening to music. You better turn your listening to music into money. Maybe you may need to start listening to music and giving reviews. And eventually people start paying you for your review. Eventually they start giving you shows on TV to talk about music that you listen to. Don't just listen to music and stay broke. You say this is your passion, turn your passion into money. You can become the ones who does reviews, right? That's your area of passion. You know, there's somebody, I can't think of her name right now. She comes on CNN and, you know, some of this mainstream media, and she'll be talking about, you know, the celebrities out there and what's going on and stuff. You say, well, I just have a passion to be, you know, to follow some people and to just read up about everything about their life. Okay, so you read about everything about their life, but what are you getting from that? You can't just be passionate about something and not think, how can this benefit me? So those who are wise have been able to turn their passion about anything, and they've turned it into a product. Even if that product means their own website where they give reviews, and everybody's going to their website to get reviews because they know they're passionate about this. You say, I love traveling. I just love traveling. Okay, turn your love for traveling into money. So instead of just going around, just enjoying, while you're enjoying, make money. So write about your experiences, blog about your experiences, create a product. The product could be a package of how to get people to travel to the same place that you've been. Maybe you went to Israel, you loved it. Say, wow, I love Israel. I want to go every year. Okay, don't just go by yourself now. Take a group of people with you and make some money while you're going. So think about creating a product, right? The product also could be putting packages together. So this thing you are passionate about, you begin to think, okay, what kind of package can I put together and offer so that people can say, okay, I want package A, package B, package C, you know, and they get to experience your passion. And in doing so, you're making money. Now you have provided a product that they can pay for. Remember this, that you can create a product from your passion. You can create a product from your talent. You say, I love playing ping pong. I could play that all day long. Well, create some videos of how to play ping pong excellently. Show some videos of you playing ping pong. Show some tactics. Now, put it out there. Let people begin to buy it. So those who want to become expert ping pong player can now begin to buy this thing. Now you have a product. And you know what? While you're sleeping, your product is making money. While you're sleeping, you put it online. Somebody's buying it because you have created a product. So begin to think, what is it that you're passionate about? Somebody says, I'm passionate about fashion. And you love to dress up. You love to dress up. And every Sunday, if you go to church, you dress up. Oh, everybody say, oh my God, the fashionista is here. And it's just your passion. You know where to go and find those clothes. And people are wondering, where are you always getting all those clothes? Oh my God, how do you know which one to wear? They fit you well. Well, everything I've just said, that's money right there. They fit you well. So how about teaching other people how to get what fits them well? What are the tricks? Turn that into money. Put that into a video that they can buy. You know, start a blog, start something, right, that they can follow and begin to learn from you. And maybe take them along with you. I'm going shopping next. Follow me. And they follow you into the store. Whether it's a video of you going into the store and you're talking to them. Well, this is how I decide what I'm going to wear, and they're watching you. They're saying, wow, and they're learning from you. And in the process, then you if you're putting this on your website, you're having people advertise on your website, right? If you have a group of people who are following your videos, then you think about another product, right, that you can offer them, so that as they're following you, they're also buying this product. Maybe you create your own, clothing line, right? You create your own something line, right? So as they are following you and watching you, fashionista, display how you are so fashionable and how you can help them to be fashionable, right? You're also selling them something. You're creating a product. Extremely important. So think about a product that you can create. Now you say, again, I don't know. I just can't think of a product. Sit with me. Go to my website, femiakojenu.com. Book a coaching session with me. I'll give you ideas. Do you know, I realize that one of my passion and one of my talents is ideas. I could sit with you and I'll just be spilling out ideas like that. I'll just be spilling it out. It's a gift of mine. I've turned it into money. That's why you can sit with me and I'll give you ideas. You pay me and I'll give you ideas. That's money. That's what I'm talking about, right? Create a product. Create a product that somebody can pay you, and then you can supply the product to them. So money is an exchange of value. Create value. Why are you broke? You have not created value. Money is a reward for solving problem. Why are you broke? You are not solving any problem. So instead of talking about, oh, it's hard, do you know that no matter how hard it is, people are still spending every single day? You have just not thought of a problem to solve, a value to give, to collect their money. Many people are just looking for free money. They're not thinking what value to provide in order to get the money. So it's extremely important that you create a product. Now, the product also can be digital product. It could be digital product, right? So whether it's PDFs, printables, video tutorials, cheat sheets, something that is online, right? So it could be a digital product, and I'll still talk more about the online one. So the product could be a digital product, but create a product. It could be tech products, right? That has to do with tech stuff, tech support. It could be an app, a plugin, a video game, or some downloadable tech support, right, that you could sell, but create a product. Begin to think product. What is your product? What are you selling? How are you converting this, your passion, into a product? How are you converting your passion into solving problems? Now, here's the thing. Some people are passionate about some things, but they have not solved a problem with their passion. So you begin to think, okay, what problem can I solve with my passion? What problem can I solve with my passion? Extremely important. You need to begin to think in that regard. The problem that you can solve with your passion. All right. Before I go to the next one, I just want to quickly let you know that next week I am having another seminar. Next week I am having another seminar. Please join me for that. I'm having another seminar next week at the same time. Achieve your dreams. Achieve your dreams. I'm having that next week. Join me for this seminar next week. All right. Go to the website, Femi Akojenu, to register. The website will be updated with this link to register for this seminar. So next week I'll be having that. Also, I've been talking about the various bundles that I have on my website. I want you to take advantage of these various bundles. They are $39 each. I mentioned about the School of Money bundles. It teaches you how to make, manage, and multiply your money. So this bundle is available. So check that out. Then I also have the Media Mentoring Session bundle. Helps you to get your business and ministry featured on mainstream media. This is also available on my website, so go there. $39 for each of these bundles. It's a series of teachings, or these bundles are just series of teachings addressing the same thing, and you get to get the video, so you get to be able to watch the videos of these bundles. The next one is Takeoff. Takeoff is another bundle that I have. This one specifically deals with inventions. If you have an invention idea, how to turn your invention idea into a product, right? So how you can literally turn your invention ideas into real stuff. So everything about patent, prototype, licensing, all those things, they are available. They are thought about during this Takeoff bundle. Another bundle is the grant opportunity workshop. I teach you how to get grants, right? So I encourage you to also check that out on my website, www.Femi Akojenu. Another bundle that I have is Activate. Activate 2020 basically teaches you how to create clear goals and vision, and also teaches you a lot on steps that successful people take in order for them to be successful. So go to my website, femiakojenu.com, to get these bundles. Definitely good stuff for you. Another bundle I don't have the picture up is the one on starting your own business. It's called Start 2020, how to start your business, all the steps you need to take, and also how to brand your business, how to promote your business, marketing plan for your business, strategic plan, partnership for your business. All of those things are talked about during the Start 2020 bundle. So all of them, go to my website, Femi Akojenu, and click on shop. Click on shop, and you'll be able to see them there. All right. So we've been talking about ways to convert your talent and your passion into money. The next point I want to make is that you need to create a community. Create a community. So another way that you can turn your passion into money is that you create a community. So there are other people who are passionate, who are interested in what you are passionate about. And so you can create a community. There's a lady whose son got killed by a drunk driver, and she started MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, right? She started an organization, and she created a community where other women became part of that community, right? So you start a community around the area of your passion. So no matter what your interest is, right, this is also applicable to you. I don't care what your interest is. I mean, really, no matter what your interest is, you can start a community. So if your passion is cars, some people, they love cars. Oh my God, they read about cars, they go to car shows, everything about car. That's just their interest. They may not have the car themselves, but they just love cars. Well, guess what? This your love for cars. You can turn it into money. So whether it is, even setting up car shows yourself, writing about cars, teaching about what to look for in a car, everything about a car, right? And you can create a community around it. Eventually, you can even create a product for a car. You can look at what is it that car owners need? What is it that they don't have? What is it in my community they don't have? Maybe they have it in some other countries, but we don't have it in this country. Then you begin to either invent the product or bring the product in and begin to offer products. So through the community that you've created, and everybody knows you, like, yes, you are the car guru. Anything about car, you are the one to ask, right? Well, now when you can even become the one who recommend products, or people that they consult with you and say, hey, we want to buy cars, but before we buy it, we need to spend money with you for you to direct us, guide us on which one to buy. Do you see how your passion is actually money? Your passion is money. You have just not thought of making money with it. So you need to begin to create a community, right, of people, like-minded people who are following you, and then you make income from that. So No matter what your interest, if your interest is graphic design, your interest is architecture, your interest is traveling, your interest is fashion, your interest is music, your interest is cooking, baking. I don't care what your interest is. Your interest could even be cleaning, right? Maybe that's your passion. Do you know that all the cleaning products that you have out there, it's many of them is born out of somebody's passion to see things clean, to see places clean, to see cars clean, to see houses clean, to see streets clean. They just want places to be clean. And they, out of their passion to see everywhere clean, they eventually create products. Sometimes they mix one thing with the next thing, and they realize that, wow, this cleans better here. And they say, whoa, if this works for me, this may work for my friend. They give it to their friend. Their friend says, oh my God, that potion you put together for me works like magic. This is good. They say, oh, okay, this is money. It's good and it's money. So guess what? They turn it into money. Stop sitting on all these ideas that you have. Begin to create a product. And then now I'm talking about creating a community, right? Create a community. And when you create a community, right, around the same interests, people who have similar interests, they are following you. Well, you come out of this community with new friends, right? And you can decide to start hosting retreats. You can start hosting events with the members of your community, and you can start selling products to the members of your community. So build a community and surround yourself with people in your niche. Surround yourself with people in the same area of interest as you. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is become a coach. Become a coach or consultant. Become a coach or consultant. So, again, you're passionate about this, and your passion has led you to learning everything that can be learned about this thing. You love fishing so much. You watch all the fishing videos. You went to the beach. You went to the river. You went to the lake. You went everywhere. You fish everywhere. I mean, you are an expert in fishing. You know everything about fishing. Become a consultant. Become the one that people will talk to. You know, become a coach, become a consultant. Very important. So no matter what your interest is, become a coach, become a consultant in that. Maybe you are a great designer. Oh my God, when you put things together, you make a blank space look like elegant. That's just you. It's nothing for you to do that. It's a passion of yours. Everywhere you go, even your friend's house, you have turned it into an elegant place. You ask your friend, like, hey, why's your place looking like this? Let me turn it into an elegant place. And then, boom, you turn it into an elegant place. Now, this your passion. You just never thought to make money with it. Well, guess what? Make money with it. Become a coach. Become a consultant. Put out some of your work. Let people see what you've done so that they begin to consult with you. They begin to hire you to coach them, to teach them. And you know what? You can go all the way to the presidential level where the president's office will call you, come and help us make this place elegant. So you start from somewhere and you begin to work your way. And of course, depending on where you're setting up, some places will pay you little, some places will pay you millions. So become a coach, become a consultant. Something you know very well can land you in front of great people because you are the expert in this. Now, you may not know other things. You may not know politics, but you know cooking. And you're cooking. And knowing how to set up for an event can land you in the presidential place, right? It can land you in the White House here in America. In Nigeria, it will be Aso Rock, right? It can land you in wherever your White House is. It can land you there. It can land you among great people because this thing that you know. You know, it's interesting that somebody who's even very illiterate, I mean, really, they didn't go to school, but there's an area of their passion. They're so good at it. They're so good at it. It could be a sports or athletic thing. They're so good at that sports, that athletic thing lands them in front of great people. They themselves are uneducated, but they are passionate about something and they're so good. You know, some people are so good in soccer. They're so good in soccer. Like they did not go to school, never went to school in their life. But soccer, they can play all their life, play soccer, soccer, soccer. All hours upon hours, they playing soccer. And then they become so good at it that the world takes notice. And they say, this is the next Pele. This is the next Maradona. This is the next Okocha. And before you know it, they are among great people because of their passion. So begin to then convert this your passion into being a consultant, a coach, that others can see what you do and they can hire you to help them. All right? Now, the next thing is doing business online. Doing business online. Well, as I continue, let me quickly also take a quick break and say this. I have a monthly mentoring platform. It's a monthly mentoring platform. And I've had it for a while. And now I want to get it back active. And so if you join that monthly mentoring platform today or tomorrow, before September, so today or tomorrow, if you join before September, then not only will you have access to whatever I have on there, videos and teachings that are on the platform, but also I'm going to give you a free 30 minutes one-on-one coaching. So you get to sit with me, or you get to, Zoom with me for 30 minutes where I get to talk to you about your area of passion, give you some ideas. So, and this will be tailored made for you, because it's one thing to have ideas that is just general, but it's another thing to have something that is tailored made for you. And I'm going to do that, have something tailor made for you as we sit together and as we talk together. Okay? So, if you join my monthly mentoring platform today or tomorrow before September, I'm going to do that. Not only that, I will also throw in how to get funding from corporations. So corporations also give people money. Most people don't know about that. So I will also show you how to do that. So if you are interested, go to Femi Akojenu and sign up for my monthly mentoring platform. All right. So the next one I want to share with you on how to convert your passion into money is that you can do business online. Begin to do some businesses online. Now, I call it do business online because there's a number of things that falls into that category of doing business online. There's a number of things that are in that category. So one of them is that you can start a YouTube channel. You can start a YouTube channel. So that's one of the ways that you can do business online, right? Start a YouTube channel. So if you start a YouTube channel, you can talk about, that area of your interest. People follow you on YouTube. Do you know that there are people who are making millions from YouTube on a monthly basis? Millions of dollars on YouTube on a monthly basis. For those of you who are watching from Nigeria, there's some of your bloggers or YouTubers that are making in the millions as well. It's just amazing. Of course, people follow them because they are real experts on what they're talking about, and people begin to follow them, and it's amazing how much you can make from that. So do business online. You can be an Instagram influencer, right? You're good at what you do. You know this subject area well, and people follow you. You become an influencer. You can create an online course. You can create some online courses, right? And we'll talk about that more. And you can sell your services online. So if you provide certain services or even products, you can do them online. So do business online as part of the way you convert your passion into money. All right, another one I want to talk about is creating a course. So it's all part of the online thing, but the course can be both online or offline, right? So Online courses are very simple to make. Um, it can be particularly helpful when you have how to tutorials, right, online. So how to, like, maybe how to garden, or for gardening, how to for cooking, for fashion, whatever it is. You can create some courses on how to do this, how to do that, and you sell them. And they have some great course platforms online that are affordable. So you've created a course, there are some platforms that you can put them on. So it could be like, let's say, Teachable. Teachable is a platform. Thinkific is a platform. Podia is a platform. Or you can just Google platforms that you can use to sell your online courses. You can also create an offline course, right, where people can come and meet with you and sit down and learn something. Now, remember, you know how to do this. So what you know how to do can be turned into a course. I remember a friend of mine who has worked with us at Live Zone TV. He is into audio. He knows a lot about audio, and he knows how to EQ and work with the mixer and all that stuff. And I remember seeing him speaking at a conference recently, and I was like, wow, this is awesome, right? Because what he knew how to do, eventually he created a product. He started providing a service. And, when I first knew him, he wasn't providing no service. He was just doing stuff out of his passion. But eventually, he began to realize that he needed to create a product. And now he has turned it into a product or service where people are actually hiring him. And he brings his crew to do their audio for them. And then now he's speaking. They had him speak at a seminar. I say, wow, look at that. So that's all part of what I'm talking about. And then you can take it further and create a course that people can, maybe a 3 days course, a 1 week course, or 6 months course, where people can learn all the various things that you know how to do out of your passion for this thing, right? All right. Another way to convert your passion, talent into money is to host events. You can host events. Events can be a great way to make money and raise awareness for your passion, right? For the things you are passionate about. So you can host events. So you want to do that. Begin to host events. So whether event is a concert, a gala, a farmer's market, an in-person tutorial, or other form of education, you're just hosting events. It could be an entertaining event, depending on whatever it is that you're passionate about. But those events now can turn into money. People pay you a ticket to attend the event. And because this is an area of expertise for you, they come and be a part of it. It can also be an online event, right? So an area that you're passionate about, you host events in those areas. You can create a boutique, a red carpet type of experience, and charge for tickets, depending on the kind of area of your passion. All right, so you can host events. Another one is that you can become an investor. Invest in the area that you're passionate about, that you see others maybe creating product or starting a startup business, and you can invest in that. You are passionate about that area. Somebody else is doing something, and then you invest in that. All right? Okay. I'm going to give us a few more points, and then that will be it for this seminar. But before I do so, I want to let you know that, again, I have another seminar, free seminar, next week on achieving your dreams. And please go ahead and register for it. You go to the website, Femi Akojenu, to register for it. So this seminar is free of charge. Free of charge. Go to the website to register for it. Now, we're going to make sure to have the various platforms available to those who register for this one. So I realized that from this one, people registered, over 80 people registered from around the world, but not everybody is on Zoom. So apparently, it's not everybody that have the access to Zoom. So I want to make sure that everybody, that all the various platforms are listed on when you register for this, so that you can pick and choose which one works for you. But please register for Achieve Your Dreams, a free virtual course on putting your dreams to the test, how to see and seize your dreams. Now, let me quickly say, in regards to your dreams, this seminar is going to be a free one, and you definitely don't want to miss out on it. So please register for it. You'll be learning some things totally different from what I've talked about today. So they're not the same at all. This is a whole different set of things that you need to know about your dreams and making it a reality. So please register for it. Also, make use of these two offers I have for you today. There are two offers that I have for you today. One is that if you are part of my monthly mentoring platform, I will give you the coaching, the one-on-one coaching. I'll give that to you. 30 minutes of one-on-one coaching. You'll be able to have that free of charge. And then I will also send you a video on how to get funding from corporations. So please take advantage of that today. All right. So now, to close it out, what we're talking about, it's important that after you've heard all that I have said and you want to go ahead and do something, for you to be successful, number one, you need to be courageous. Be courageous. Don't let fear hold you back. Be courageous. Number two, it's important that you are educated in the area of your passion. So even though you are passionate about something, you still need to be educated in that area. Be the best in that area of passion. If you say you are passionate about singing, then go and take some singing classes, some singing lessons. Learn how to be a great and professional singer. It's important, right? Be the best in the area of your passion by educating yourself in the area of your passion. Number three, find a community in the area of your passion. Now, remember, I said earlier, in making money with your passion, that you create a community. Well, that's different from this one now. This one is finding a community in the area of passion so that you can learn more. So you need to continue to learn while you are teaching others, while you are impacting the life of others. You need to also be impacted. So you're finding the right community in the area of your passion, so that it can help you to think bigger, to see things in that area of your passion that you haven't thought about, that you haven't seen. You can learn a whole lot more. All right? Extremely, extremely important. Also, you need to find a mentor. Find a mentor or a coach. The problem with many people I've noticed is this, that they'll come to a session like this, and that's it. They won't go to the next session. They won't go to the next session. They think, oh, I attended one session, that's it. No, you need more than that. And you also need a coach. You need a mentor. Billionaires have coaches. Millionaires have coaches. That's why. That's one of the reasons why they're millionaires and billionaires, because they have coaches. Many of us have not come to understand this. You think, well, I don't need nobody, and why should I pay anybody for anything? That's why you're still where you are. It's when you pay those coaches and mentors, they help you. They push you. They show you certain things that you don't know. And all of that will help you to be who you're supposed to be and to accomplish what you're supposed to accomplish. It's extremely important that you find a coach or a mentor. Well, you don't need to look further, because I am both, right? And you can reach out to me, again, Femi Akojenu, and I'll be willing to coach you and mentor you. If you are going to go to the next level, you need a coach. You need a coach. Successful people, they all have coaches. You know, here in America, you have Oprah Winfrey, and many, Serena Williams, Michael Jordan. All those people who have been successful in various areas of their lives, they have coaches. Singers, they have coaches. Government people have coaches. Multi-millionaires, they have coaches. Believe it or not, they have coaches who coach them and help them to be the best that they can be. So they have mentors and they have coaching. And we have these platforms also available for you to be able to get the mentoring and the coaching that you need. Well, the next thing I also want to mention is that you need to put in the work. You need to put in the work. I don't care how anybody makes anything look easy. It is not as easy as they make it look. When I say that, I don't mean that to discourage you. I mean they put in some work. No matter how it looks like they easily become successful, the reality is that they put in some work. Don't come with a mindset of, I just wanna make quick money. There's no quick money anywhere. I just want to make some quick money. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to put in the work. There is nobody that is successful in anything that did not put in the work. So you need to develop a habit of putting in the work. Whether it's ministry, business, whatever it is, it's so important that you put in the work. Put in the work. So I want to encourage you that you put in the work and stay consistent. The reason why many people fail is because of broken focus. They start something, but they don't stay with it. They just, they have a mindset of, I'm looking for something quick. If you are listening to me and something quick is what you're looking for, it explains why you have not gone anywhere, where you have not gone far, because nothing is quick. You have to put in the work, and over time, you see the great results. So the millionaires you see, the billionaires you see, they put in the work and they stay with it. They stick with it. They stay consistent, and eventually things turn around and it begins to happen. So put in the work. I cannot overemphasize that. You need to put in the work. Don't be looking for quick fix. Too many people are looking for quick fixes. They just want a quick something. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to put in the work. Extremely important that you put in the work. And I hope that this point has really been driven home. Time management is also key, right? You want to schedule your day and prioritize your day. Make use of your time wisely. And part of that also includes outsourcing your weaknesses. There are some areas of your weaknesses that you should outsource while you focus on the area of your strength. That way it helps you to manage your time very, very wisely. There's some things that you're not good at. Outsource that. Those who are good at that, let them take care of that. And you focus on what you are good at. Well, I have shared a lot with us today. And all this that I've shared, please go and share it with other people. For those of you on Facebook, please share it with your friends, share it with your family. It's free, so anybody can watch it and anybody can participate, right? So please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget that next week I'm having another seminar on how to achieve your dreams. I'm having another seminar on how to achieve your dreams. So please join me for that seminar. Also, the bundles that I have on my website, please go and make use of them. We have the School of Money there, and then we have the media mentoring session, right? Please go to the website, Femi Akojenu, click on shop, and you can get these bundles. There's Activate 2020 is there. Take Off teaches you how to convert your invention ideas into real products and patents and licensing and prototype, all those things are taught there. There's also the grant opportunity workshop where I taught on how to get grants from foundations. Don't forget that I have a special offer. If you join my monthly mentoring platform, I'm giving you one-on-one coaching with me, as well as a free video on how to get funding from corporations. All right, so that's important. Now, for those of you who happens to be looking for extra funding from the government during this pandemic, the government gave some grants and gave the PPP loan, forgivable loan. They gave the EIDL, and there's always the question of what's new. What's new? Well, what's new right now is the credit that they're giving to those who have employees. So, and you can get up to $26,000. You can get up to $26,000. Now, this is not for those self-employed people. It's not for those who did business in their own name, right? Who are sole proprietors. So let me say it like that. This is not for sole proprietors. This is for those who have businesses, companies. So those who have registered companies, those who have the 941s, or who give out W-2s. This is for them. So if your business is like that, then you can get $26,000. All you have to do is just apply, and you get $26,000, right? If you did business as a sole proprietor, then this is not for you. But if you had a registered business, and you have 941s, or W-2, then you can apply for $26,000. All right. So that's the update I have in regards to that. If you applied for the PPP loan and you got it, please make sure that you also apply for the forgiveness. A lot of people have been forgiven. If you got $150,000 or less, which most people I know got within that range, then you get forgiven without showing any documents, without sending any documents. All you just have to do is apply, and then you get your forgiveness. By now, everybody should have gotten forgiven, unless you have not taken the steps to apply for forgiveness. All right. So that's the updates that I have in regards to that. There's $26,000 that is available for those who have businesses that are not sole proprietors. So how do I know if I'm a sole proprietor? You know, based on how you register your business, or if you just did business in your name, right? Just your name, then that's a sole proprietor. And so the $26,000 is not for you. Okay, I believe that this has been helpful. Let me see if anyone on YouTube, if you have a question, let's see if there's any question. So if anyone on YouTube have a question, I don't see any question. Can feel free to ask, but I don't see any question right now. All right, so I want to thank you all for joining in for this. Please register for my next seminar. It's next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And okay, the information on one-on-one. All right, so the information for one-on-one, if you go to my website, femiakojenu.com, you click on coaching, and you can actually sign up there. You can sign up for the one-on-one there. And then if you want the monthly platform, mentoring platform, that also you can connect with through the website. All right. So, but please don't forget, the monthly package is not there. Okay, so we'll make sure that it is listed on there. So what we're going to do is to update the website, make sure the monthly package is listed on the same place where coaching is. All right. So those of you who are interested, give us a few minutes, go to the coaching, and you can either sign up for the one-on-one coaching, or you'll be able to sign up for the monthly platform. So we'll make sure a link is also on there for the monthly platform. So monthly mentoring, so that you can sign up for it. All right. So, but please spread the word. My next seminar is next week. It's free. All right. So please spread the word. Achieve your dreams. Next seminar. I'm excited. This is actually one of 10 courses that I'm doing free of charge next week. I'm really excited about this one. I have a 64-page manual that I'll be giving out, not next week, but I'll be talking to you about how to get the manual and everything for achieving your dreams. I want to thank you all for being part of this seminar. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week.